exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.
Alrighty, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It has been some time. Spiral Abyss is out. Exploration is there for the actual new expansion to Dormant Port. Have not done that. Have not even done the quests. 6.6 is dropping tomorrow with Nicole and I think it's Duran's banner. The 4-star are Prune, Razor, and Fischl. Cannot tell you what's on the weapon banner, but I know it's obviously it's a signature weapon of Nicole and Duran. I think technically the quote-unquote unofficial or official signature weapon of Fischl is there. I should probably have started this up before I started the stream, but you know, we're here all right now. Needless to say, we're jumping into Spiral Abyss, then start doing the exploration for Dormant Port, and then hopefully we get everything done before 6.6 drop. Let's just jump right into it. Okay, floor 11. The Ice, Bishop, Frost, Talpa. So I guess we do Pyro on the second side. Felt like I haven't done a Spiral Abyss in such a long time. What do I actually want to do? Let's do Hu Tao. This will be a trial run, technically, of quote-unquote Hu Tao team I'm thinking about if I do actually manage to pull Nicole. I don't have my 50 guarantee, so it's all going to be about if I actually could win the 50-50. Right now my Mona is on Song of Days Pass, as well as Prototype Amber. What other team should we try? I know it's floor 11, but we could do... No, then we can't really do... probably. Let's try it. Where is Chevreuse? And I think we need a shielder. Beto, I guess. Overload. Burst damage, max HP does not really matter, I guess, for my team. Max HP.
Huh? I'm going in! To ashes!
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Transfix! Everybody stand! Power that ended hot!
I definitely have to rebuild my Beto. I removed so many artifacts off of her. Okay, so we'll do that into this.
Time to shine! Shadows of fate! Fate is upon you!
I might not... Well, not might not. I don't have the Hexorite bonus, because I'm not using double Hexorite right now.
Let my name echo in song! Decided by destiny. Let me scry.
that could possibly have an effect.
See?
So I'll need to incorporate, I think it's 4 normal attacks into Mona's rotation after she casts her burst to extend the duration of the Omen.
Late.
By royal decree.
Teamwork is dream. Eyes on me.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine.
Look alive.
Phew. Huh? Ja. Huh. Yeah, time to go. Delve into destiny. Ja. Shower me.
Huh. Let's get it on.
See?
Down.
Odds revealed.
I'm
Oh,
going
that was a
in.
miss.
Power that ended. Let's light it up. Laid bare.
By royal decree.
To ashes. Huh? Teamwork is dream work. Huh.
Go! Let my name echo in song. You
Look alive. Hi.
shadows of fate written in the stars. Ah. Yeah. Phew.
Gloves off. Let's get it on. Ah!
Oh, that's some sizable hits though.
Delve into destiny. Fate is upon you. Ha! Ja. Go!
Serious sizable hit. 60k almost vape with Dea? Well, she is actually C4, so. Okay, new teams. Floor 12. The enemies we're going up against. Super heavy, so that's, we need Pyro, we have Hydro. So far we need Hydro, not Hydro, sorry, Pyro. Primogeo Bishop, which I'm hoping it's not a Pyro variant if we do actually go Pyro. And, ooh, the Mandragora is gonna be a pain actually. How built is my Venti? Probably, oh, just somewhat decent. I could probably pluck, guess, that official, I guess. Hopefully we can make that work properly. So let's do Mav, Venti, because Venti should help with the Mandragora. Mav should be okay for this, the Land Road Drover. I just don't know what Primo Bishop is it. So we'll just toss on Iansan. And Why not? Hydro. That's actually the battle hardened ground Geoshroom. I have never faced him before, even though I know there is actually the trial that you can do. Interesting. Okay. So I guess Dendro because of the crab. Should we bring back Hyper Bloom? Nahida. Where's Cookie? Are you built for Hyper Bloom still?
Huh?
Not quite. Oh. I ripped your artifacts off. Okay. EM. Sure, why not? And I think we're at HP on all of them, which sucks. Yes, it does. Do I actually have? I do. Okay. It still sucks, but try to make it work. Let's go EM.
Rise with the
Yahoo! Faster, stronger!
pyroclastic surge. Incinerate. Ah!
Time for takeoff. Brace yourselves.
Bring it.
Quick as a flash.
Full throttle. Incinerate.
Not enough.
On my
Probably need a double pyro.
wrath from the skies. Incinerate. 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 Ah! Ja! Burn it down.
Think you can get away?
Light of the blazing sun. Ah! 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 Incinerate! Rise with the sun! Bring it!
Controlled breathing.
Start pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Ah!
Okay. Not horrible.
I see everything.
Forest, protect us. For the ever. Witness the power of Gugwa. Huh? Hup. Right.
Our bond is strong. Committed to memory. Make yourselves at home. Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Rah. Yeah. Huh.
Receive my bless. No, my sword. Let me weave you a dissipate.
I thought it was a thundering manifestation. That's why I went Hyper Bloom.
By
Okay.
the moon of old, branch into song.
Let's see if we can still clear it with Hyper Bloom.
Stand with me.
No, we cannot. Oh, we actually survived that.
Wait her a little.
Rain cutter.
The Temple of Wisdom.
We might not be able to survive that, but
Grow, grow, grow. Yeah. Huh.
With one heart, we pray. Receive my bless.
This might hurt a little. Yeah.
yeah,
Purify.
this might not be it.
Lightning, purify.
I thought it was a
Leave
thunder
this
manifestation.
Committed
Well.
to memory. Yeah.
Great start. Am I miss? No, I just read it wrong in my head. Great. Okay. Would it still work for the rest of the team? So let's do double. Or we could actually do... No, it's not gonna be enough. I was thinking Nilo Bloom.
Light it up!
Yahoo! Let's... Time for takeoff. Here we go.
Yeah!
Let's play. Faster, stronger. Yeah, start the... Yahoo!
Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Ha! Burn it down!
Let's play. Step aside. On my... Think you can get away?
Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! 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 Rise with the sun!
Controlled breathing.
Come on, switch.
Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Incinerate! Incinerate!
Yahoo!
This actually takes a lot longer than last time.
Time for takeoff.
Burn it down! Wrath from the skies! Incinerate! 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 Bring it! Light it up! Light of the blazing sun! No more mistakes!
Oh,
Let's play. On my... Let the mountain's veins boil!
yeah, that's not... Surprise? I'm messing up my plays. Which is normal, but... That was an extra whole minute.
Bring it! Incinerate!
Let's play. Quick as a flash. On my... Think you can get away?
Incinerate! Ha! Wrath from the skies! Incinerate! Incinerate! Rise with the sun!
Faster, stronger. Start the...
Incinerate! Pyroclastic surge!
Here we go. Quick as a flash.
Maybe I'm misremembering it.
Let's play. Time for take...
Wrath from the skies! Incinerate! Incinerate!
Here we go. Faster, stronger.
Switch.
Burn it down! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate!
Not the greatest still, but better than what I had.
You poor little... 3 moons converge. Hey! Make yourselves at home!
Yeah, it all adds up. Let's see what you're made of.
Branch into song.
Surge. I see everything.
By the frost moon of old.
A moonlit night for all.
Can't hide the truth.
Time to come clean.
No more lies.
It all falls into place.
A lot better. Burst? Sure, why not?
Brace yourselves. Quick as a flash. Let's...
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Wrath from the skies! Incinerate! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Yahoo! On my...
Light it up! Ah! Incinerate! Incinerate!
Yeah. Faster, stronger. Start the... Think you can get away?
Rise with the sun! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Ah! Incinerate! Ka! Light it up!
Let's play.
Controlled breathing.
Ugh.
Bring it. Letting Grave's names echo.
Let's move.
Light of the blazing sun! Ah! Incinerate! Incinerate! Rise with the sun!
Brace
I'm slowly
yourselves.
getting better with the Mavrika combo.
Lush as the moon.
3 moons converge. Grow, grow, grow. Sharing my knowledge.
It all adds up.
Let's see what you're made of.
No more lies.
Branch into song with one heart.
A new moon rises. Hey,
Can't hide the truth.
And last but not least, the final chamber.
Burn it!
The Mandragora, which... I hate you.
on my
It was
mark.
so annoying.
Ah! Ah! Sha! Rise with the sun!
Here we go. Harder. Quick as a flash.
Summon out your
Brace yourselves.
pets.
Time for takeoff.
Wrath from the skies!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Start the clock.
Controlled breathing.
Burn it down! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Incinerate! Ah! Ah!
Let's play. Faster, stronger.
Light it up! Ah! Ah!
Let's move. Think you can get away?
Wrath from the skies! Ah!
Okay, not too bad. Still hate the Mandragora. So annoying.
Lush as the moon.
This might hurt a little. Make yourselves at home.
Time to come clean.
No more lies.
For the everlasting forest.
A moonlit night for all. Committed to memory, the Temple of Wisdom.
Let's see what you're made of. It all falls into place. It all adds up. Can't hide the truth.
Branch into song by the frost moon of old.
Perfect ending. Cinematic ending. What I actually want to do with the chests that gives you actually the 5-star artifacts, I want to hang on to the 4 of them, and just to see if we could receive the new artifacts that's actually coming out. Hopefully I didn't actually pop it. No, they're still here. Don't really care for the 4-star ones as much, but the 5-star ones, I know just only 4 artifacts, if it does actually work out to be that way. But still, it's there. Did I claim everything? Yeah, we should be good. That's a Spiral Abyss wrapped up. So, time to start the exploration. Don't know exactly where the main quest for this one is. Does it actually tell you? Oh, there it is. A long day in the mountain. Question is, which one of them is actually the... Okay. Is it that particular work quest?
Full throttle!
Wouldn't you know, Odolph, the knight has what? The knight have already been there more times than I could count. Well, I've been in Snezhnaya lately. This is actually the first time I've heard that the knights have been to the lighthouse. So that's what happened. My Snezhnayan friend. Are we playing? No? Okay. What do you think? The alarm in the lighthouse is still flickering from time to time. At first, the Winslow would shout, "The abyss! It's the abyss!" Okay. The knight took him seriously and went fully armed, only to find that there wasn't a single trace of the abyss. After running back and forth like that a few times, they were completely worn out. If you ask me, it's just an old alarm mechanism beneath the lighthouse wearing down. But well, there have been rumors lately. About what? Lenart? What kind of rumors are we thinking about? Oh goodness. See? Odolph, what kind of rumor could that be? Rumors that there's the ghost of a knight, ghost of knights fallen in battle long time ago are the ones still seen wandering there. And Paimon's scared of ghosts. Whoa, you two! Don't yell. When you're talking about scary things, you guys are even scarier than ghosts? Who? Us? Tumaini? The honorary knight? Sorry, Paimon didn't mean to. It's alright, it's alright. Conversations are always livelier with more people. And you are? The Giant friend does not know who we are. Well, we introduce ourselves to the group. Traveler and Paimon. Oh, I see. By the way, how is Winslow doing these days? He's terrified by the light from the alarm. Living in the old lighthouse with the mechanism going off all the time would drive anyone crazy. I've heard he's been acting a little crazy lately. Then again, you could say that his well-deserved his well-deserved punishment? About what? Being in the lighthouse? Why do you even care about him? Is that Odolph's brother? Winslow? Well, we can't just leave the alarm mechanism as is. As a matter of fact, I live near the old lighthouse. And, beside, there might be something else down there. I won't be able to rest easy until we go and check it out. We just can't leave poor old Winslow stuck there either. Right, Matthew? How could you leave Winslow down there? You want to help Winslow? Just so we're clear, the area below is used to be the ancient battlefield. I'm not risking my life down there. Besides, even the Knights of Avonius have checked it out, and the problem still hasn't been resolved. Or, sorry, solved. Leonard, you're putting a damper in things, you know. That means we'll need someone more reliable than the Knights. Say, a great hero who saved Mondstadt in the past, for example. Who is that exactly? The honorary knight? Hmm. This is probably not the quest, but we'll see how it goes as soon as the introduction to this world quest is opened. And where exactly could anyone find a hero like that? Look no further for the great hero standing right here. Oh, we are. Ha 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 ha. Brave heroes, forgive my bluntness, but might you possibly entertain my humble request for your help? But they are those annoying ghosts. Ah, but some stories say ghosts lingers only to guard treasure hidden deep in the mountains. Okay, it's probably this, a long day in the mountain. Ooh, treasure? Paimon is a great lover of treasure. It's not about the treasure, traveler. That person, Paimon, is trying to sound like she's caring. I knew you two wouldn't refuse, and even if there's no treasure at all, I'd still be more than happy to offer you some compensation for the adventure. In fact, I should make some preparation myself. Traveler, how about we meet later at the foot of the old lighthouse? Possibly, maybe. How much are we talking about the compensation? This sounds like too much trouble. I'm staying out of it. I had too much to drink and need to lie down. Leonard is out for the count. How about you, Matthew? Go home and get some proper rest. Leonard, best of luck to you all. And Olaf, even with the traveler around, don't do anything reckless. And of course, okay, head to the base of the old lighthouse. Is it actually a quest? I don't think it's a quest. Maybe I'm wrong. Or is it just a random explore? That's not even the quest area. What am I doing over there? Never mind. That was a side quest. Too much fun with that.
Rev the engines!
I guess we're going up. Sorry, Odolph and Leonard. I will assist you some other time. Is this where we need to be? That's not where we need to be. This is where we need to be, and there's a... Some people just won't listen. I've already told you. Now it's not the time to go up the mountain. Oh, this is Olaf? Or this is Winslow? No, it is not. Easy there, old man. Let's calm down and talk this out. We were getting along just fine earlier at the Night Brew. This might be Winslow, actually. But the moment I mentioned I was heading to the Windrest Peak, he grabbed me and dragged me all the way here. What's going on here? As you could see, the old man is trying his best to keep people away from the Windcrest Peak. Anyway, let me introduce you. This is Lippard. probably pronouncing that wrong. An adventurer. What I saw, what I felt, it was terrifying. Surely you don't wish to hear it. Oh, his name is Actually Man. Doesn't look like I'm going anywhere today, so let's hear it. Consider it as an extension of our drinking and bragging session from earlier. Lay it on us, man. So what sort of great peril are we facing? The sanatorium haunted. Seriously, I saw them, the ghosts, with my own eyes. Put a pause. Why is this the precursor? Well, it's not really a precursor. Is this the same? Is this the world quest? Or is this the continuation of the stupid quest that we were doing earlier? It can be. Olaf is not here. We're talking about going up in the mountain. There is ghosts. Paimon has the same reaction. Unplanned. Don't even know if the two quests have something to do with each other. It happened last night. The wind has ceased. The patrol through the sanatorium. Who are we playing against? Oh, we're playing man? No. Okay, Statue of Barbados. A fox must have brought them from Windrest Peak. Hoping it's not nesting here. Sunsetia. What are the chances there's probably a chest laying around? I don't think we can interact with anything though, to be fair. Okay, I'm coming. Investigate the corridor. Ooh, that was quite the scare. Everything just breaks around. This place is taking too long to demolish, but no one's removing our main. Okay. Can I? Too fast for me to even read Weasel Teeth. Is this the first set of Weasel Teeth we have seen in Mondstadt? Let the poor old man deal with this. Has there always been Weasel Teeth in Mondstadt? We could just stop him right now. What anomaly? Why are you barking at the cemetery? You howl at the scent of death, but lack the courage to rush headlong. Knocker in line. Should I put story tomorrow? Okay. What's that noise? Did the bed just move? It just did. It was just a lizard wiggling it out? That's not a lizard. Ask the mysterious girl. Interesting. And that's how it happened. I swear. On my paycheck and the responsibility that comes with it. I've never heard that phrase before. I swear it on my paycheck. Really? Were you bemoaning? I am not sure. I'm not just any doorman. I oversee the demolition work and the culture, heritage, preservation. Though yes, the pay is bad. Well, then I swear it on my reputation at the tavern. A most serious oath for us Mondstadters. I should really investigate this myself. But still, I have to meet up with the Knights expedition who are returning to Dormanport. We got this, Huffman. We got this. Sorry about this, traveler. Could you check it out for me? Don't mind if I do. Kinda sorta scary story, but this usually means something bigger at play. Then, what's about the super scary story? The truth behind those is unusually basic scientific fact about superstition can be harmful. Know my way around a fight. We would run into ghosts before, too. Most of them were actually pretty easy to talk to. So there are ghosts in the world? Man, of course. No, it's just some strange elemental power and scientific phenomenon. At work. In that case, I won't go today. I'll just stay in Dormanport and have some drinks. Now, is this the quest? This is actually the quest. Such a weird start. To literally find out two almost identical quests. Okay, maybe not identical, but similar start.
Try and stop me!
How far up we have to go, actually? Yeah, might as well. It's as we have taught. There's nothing in the grave. We haven't even looked anywhere, Paimon. Old man must have made a mistake. Look, it's a portrait on the grave. This girl is so young. There's a sad story behind this one for sure. Are you friends of my sister too? You look exactly the same. Have to get a screenshot of that. Sister. So you gotta be the younger sister of that person buried here, right? That's what she said. Well, are you also a friend of her? I don't think we could count. You scared the old man at the gate last night, so the knight sent us here to investigate. I see. Well, I'm just here to look for her. I didn't expect that the rumor to be true. Wait. She's just here to look for her now? A rumor? She heard about the ghosts. Well, those who go to the sanatorium will stay there, or something similar. In her letters, my sister said the sanatorium was about to close and that she's going somewhere far away. Maybe she went traveling around the world or something. No, wait, her gravestone is right here. Sorry. It's alright. Before I came, I thought the same way you did. It took me some time to prepare myself before I could come here for the answers. I might have arrived a bit too late last night and ended up frightening the old man. Please help me pass along my apologies. I'm sorry for causing you this trouble. She looks like Melinda. It's okay. Paimon totally gets you. I just gotta explain it to everyone and you'll be fine. It was just a little late last night. I planned on asking the old man about the situation, but he fled without even looking back. For now, I wanted to look for traces of how she lived her life. Perhaps that will lead us to some clues on why she would. You know what? Let us help you. It's getting late. The sooner we could finish, the sooner we could head down the mountain. Alright, traveler. By the way, what's your name? And you are... It's actually an embarrassing name. In that case, Paimon can just give you a nickname. How does that sound? I planned to, well, I came to say goodbye. Zetlin? Butchering that, probably. Alright then. Let's help you look around together, shall we? Sorry about that. A cursed mountain where none enter shall return. What exactly are we looking for? Maybe a note, scrap of paper, perhaps even a trace of life that once existed here. With the demolition already gone so far along, there may be not much left to find. But still, I have to try. Okay, so I guess interesting story so far.
Full throttle!
Uh, not reading all of that. Were you waiting here for us? No, I think something feels off. Was this always so far away? This place kinda looked different from before. What's happening here? The Watcher of Nothingness. The Open Eye. Nihilita. Noble traveler from the far distant realm. Returnee from the seas of the stars, greeting, I bid you welcome. It knows you, but I don't know it. As it should be, we dwell within the Watchers, the watchtower of the world, where we never meant to meet, even across countless ages. Yet, I have now fallen into the mortal realm. For one purpose alone. I beg you that you ascend to the high heavens and free the Aeons? The Ions? From the past, from their inverted fate. Please touch the animal statue over there. It's the gateway that leads onto the heavens above. Wait. Can't you see the ordinary person there? Are you sure it's supposed to be hearing these things? Or at least let us take her back first? Inconceivable. You really came? Damn! Take her away. Please remain calm. I merely placed her under my protection so that she shall not suffer any apathetic affliction after ascending. You mean we're bringing her along with us? She has her own journey to embark upon. When you reach the temple above the sky, she will be restored. We never agreed to go to the strange place. Let her go first. This shall not be a strange place. It's the seat of the governance above the sky. Its name is a segment domain Tau, or perhaps let us use its long lost name, the Temple of Space. And what I did earlier? That's correct. It belongs to the god who once appeared before you, my creator within the temple. Shall answer. You shall find your answer. Please take this with you. It will aid you in my stead. The left arm. Kinda cute. Kinda strange. Strange, but kinda cute. Could you explain what it is? A watcher does not explain. A watcher observes in silence. Once safety may be guaranteed, it will restore her. Didn't you just assume that we're going? You just looked down responsibility into someone, aren't you? Noble Outlander, are you willing to go? There. This again, talking to yourself, dodging the question. Have you been making any sense for a while now, you know? Let's do it. Paimon, I'm doing this alone, thank you. Sure. But if that's what you want, Paimon, go with you. No, thank you, Paimon. Head back to town. Where did it go? In my earlier discourtesy, has string anger with you. Come at me with the blade in your hand. Who is this? I will wait to you in the mortal realm. Who is that challenge? Well, it is Nihilita, but challenging us? Oh, we're actually as Traveler. Okay, Barbados. Up and away. Whoa. Look how high it is. It's amazing how massive structure. Seen floating. This is the home screen. Are you alright? I'm fine. My sense of time is a bit off though. It's like a very long time has passed. Yet, also just an instant. You felt this way before? You must have been through plenty of misfortune too. How long has it been for you then? 500 years? Is she Conrian? What? Has so much time passed already? She's talking about the time weirdness stuff that happened to her. That said, Paimon's not sure if 500 years is that accurate at this point either. As for this time, it's only been about 10 minutes or so. So that's how long it's been. You never asked us for our names. When I tried to call you just now, I realized I didn't even know what to call you. I was planning to, well, never mind. I already know that you're the traveler, and about. What about your pet? Come on, you just can't say yes, Paimon is not a pet. Give me the option to do the opposite. And if you're gonna make another corny joke, you could stuff it. Sorry, Paimon. I ain't gonna lie, I love the music. Like the vibe we're giving. We'll make sure you get back down safely. For now, we don't have any leads as to how. So let's keep moving forward. We'll find someone to ask what's going on. I have a main gripe about like cutscene, which maybe I shouldn't have a gripe about, but still. I have Traveler's outfit on. I don't like the fact that she's in her base outfit. Like, I get it, it might be too awkward to code both in at the same time, especially if you're switching outfits. But still, I don't like it. Okay, let me just switch her outfit back. I wonder if I still get a boost, though, from her outfit. I don't actually know. How do I see the boost again? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. There's somewhere else to see it, probably. Okay. I was about to say, is that it? That's not it. It's a decent area, actually. Path of the Forgotten World. I want to go down. Before. I should probably play as Traveler. It's only fitting. This is the main menu. Let's use the in-game photo. Why not? Traveler, do you have any poses? Such a weird pose, but go with it. Okay, thank you. Am I going in the wrong direction? No, we're not. Okay, I was about to say. Doesn't it look like we can go any further? Oh, okay, so this is finally the door. Let's go with Dex. Finally, at least a proper nickname for someone Paimon. Kind of looks like the Liyue art backdrop dividers. What do we call them?
I'll keep this close.
You'll keep what close? That just threw me off. What did we just pick up? Memory factor? Okay. Okay, let's head to the left. Kind of looks like one of the instruments down by the bygone sea. And harp.
I'll keep this close.
Okay, so the memory factor is like this version of the sigils. Okay. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. Oh. It's a blubber beast, which is actually, this is Fontaine. So I was kind of right. So this is giving Fontaine vibe. That was giving Liyue vibe with the art. Yeah, this is giving Liyue vibe for sure. So then what's on the left? Which technically it is true that the Bygone Sea is more of like a Fontanian thing, so it's petrichor. Has to do with music, so kind of fits.
Is this an answer from this world?
The parts of the Golden City walked among us. I once saw a creature like this from the southern territories. The Great Mother who grant us life. I shall dare not speak her sacred name. What she might think knowing one of her creation has been confined here. Though perhaps, though the thought is futile, in the end, what place in this world is not a cage? Deep. just send you. And then I could just... round and charming at a glance. But consider this. Lazy and degenerate lower creatures, as the Romarian once call it, has wandered through the seas far longer than the entirety of Romaria's own civilization endure. By what measure the blubber beast may be closer to eternity than any empire that has ever risen, and certainly closer to perfect sphere. Okay, there was a small cutscene I'm assuming took place there. So we have Leeway, we have Fontaine.
I'll keep this close.
Okay, I'm assuming this is giving me Sumeru's vibe, I guess, with the plants. Someone's up ahead.
A reward on the road.
Okay, before we get into contact with you... Okay, that was pure accident. Did not realize that was actually a thing. So you could find a memory factor just out and about. Did I actually miss the memory factors? I don't think I did, but still.
A reward on the road.
How high can I go? Okay. Humans, I've thought the uplifting has already ended. The more cases, Hilda. Perhaps we're simply unlucky newcomers who have certainly passed the trial of that interval, maybe? Greetings, newcomers. My name is Tora. I hail from the age when the Dark Dragon King rent the sky open, and you are the Dark Dragon King rent? Not ringing a bell. What sort of age was that? Call me the Traveler. So you're Zetla. Zetlin? I'm gonna be butchering her name as much as possible. I apologize. Dex has given us a signal to go. Dexter, you're here as well. Did Paimon got spot on with the name? I now understand. You must be the people of the present age, in which case you have come to reinforce us. That was quick. So Dex's real name was Dexter? Is it your friend? We call it Dex too. It sent me a secret signal. As such, I introduced using the official and more impressive sounding name. Paimon wants a formal name and a secret code too. Next time, Paimon. But now it's not the time for such talk. Since Nahilitia butchering more as we go has sent you here, it means it's finally our turn to strike back. Wait a minute, we're still confused. How confused? More confused than I was the first time I looked upon the Escher's painting? Does that name ring a bell from a very long time ago? Surely not someone you know. You know what? Knows who? Maybe he's really famous actually. That pisses me off. Why didn't I make a mark on history? You know what? Let's just call him Muki from now on. Muki? Paimon feels like she might have heard that before. No. This isn't the first time for that either. Let me ask you. Do you have any combat strength on par with the junior Remorian Centurion of the higher? That's a mouthful. Don't you worry, Paimon Traveler can beat up people just fine. Come on then, let's head out and show them what the prankration, I guess, or maybe what that means to you. Hello? Hmm. Ooh. Okay. This is the same dialogue. Traveler's gone. History is gone, but the dialogue is still there. Wait. It's a different angle. Or am I just missing the whole piece? Is someone watching us? Replaying the angle? Because the camera is actually, so I'm assuming this is a part of the story. Because the camera is actually moving. It's not the same shots. Are we a figment of Paimon's imagination? Weirdly enough. The other way around. Okay. That is weird. strange. I'm intrigued, but it's also strange. My question is, was that actually supposed to happen? That I don't know. It's beautiful. It's such a beaut. It looks like the center of the Pillar Hall of Space. Now then, let's set our course to the heart of this world. The realm unreserved for the old or the young, the ruler or the fools. Come, come, come. It's a team huddle time. Strategy. The meeting to hold. Does that team include me? I also forgot, Isra. Do you know how to send someone back to the ground? I do. Can you tell us how to send her back? She's just an ordinary person. In the past, that would have been nearly impossible, but the temple's law and order draw close onto collapse, making it now a trivial matter. You simply need to do me a small favor, which will obviously help you. Alright, so better be a small. Simple. Smash a few crappy guard, rescue an old friend, escort us back to the center of the pillar hall. That sounds like a lot, but it doesn't sound too bad. And do you know what kind of god rules this place? Travelers looking for her? This was once a sacred hall of the god of space, but she's nowhere to be found. After the mistress vanished, one of two stewards fell from grace and departed. The one who remained here is Melanta, grew increasingly severe with us. He did not descend onto the mortal realm, but he just descended into madness. Melanta, does that mean the one who fell from grace? That's the self-absorbed Mahelita guy? Correct. The watcher who introduced Dex to you is the one who departed. Mahelita of nothingness. So it's really the big wing guy who talks to himself, doesn't care what people say, or changes its subject whenever you ask him an uncomfortable question. Does he really talk that much? No matter. The two of them was just divine familiars who watched over the world from the pillar of the Hall of Space. The Temple of Space selects people and objects from specific historical age or now vanished civilization, using them as small as possible segment. Once elevated, the chosen are preserved here as living memories forever. It doesn't sound like a very happy fate. I suspected it's not originally designed as an eternal paradise or some heaven in the sky, but still, the god of space sister would occasionally bring things of interest into the temple and will grant a small pardon for acts of change. This place was spotless, but dull bookshelves of the sister den, covered with stickers, stuff, with light novels. Driven by a longing for the creator, reserving all rules from their original form, he began pursuing everything that has changed, punishing anyone who broke from the precedent. I gathered the courage to leave from the relative safety from the temple's center, hoping that I might be able to save an old friend. But I lacked the training, caught up to me, and I ended getting myself chased by the guards, hiding in the spot earlier. That's an introduction, so what's our plan? Fighting our way through, saving anyone we know. Only anyone we know? Fine. Higher Letter can reach us now. Hopefully we can get some answers from him. Never realized there's ether wing moths here. I could have done this such a long time ago and grabbed some more.
Time to ignite!
Rise with the sun!
Bring it!
Light of the blazing sun! Ah!
I'll keep this close.
I'm just crafting. Well, well, well. Even it's our greatest master of anti-self temptation. So, you're here, cursing all who live? Cut it out, nobody dies in the Temple of Space. How strange, did you try testing that rule? Sir anti-self temptation? Keep talking, a new batch of guard will be on its way. Alright, special time, call off for special treatment. I will make it fun for you. He's my friend. No need to be so sentimental, everyone here is everyone's friend. If you can't come to love or to be loved by anyone over such a long period of time, you would drown in the whirl in sorrow. So come, let's set the course to the heart of the world, a realm not preserved from the old or the dead, the rich or the poor. A quote from that poem before. Interesting. Okay, 1 second. There's a chest in here. Oh no, wait. Does this mark on the map? It doesn't. But it's actually on the minimap. So it appears as like a crystal, I guess?
Is this an answer from this world?
The vibe, the music actually is really nice. Okay. Let's get a move on. I actually like the third person angle there just now. Who are you? Okay.
Scorch him! Shower me with praise! Time to shine!
Letting brave names echo!
Wrath from the skies! Incinerate!
Oh.
A reward on the road.
Where did she go? I'm just gonna grab these mods as I see them, just because I'm not gonna be pulling for Lohan, but if there's a random day I do get them, might as well have the Aether Wing mods. This only might have to run over. Still got a decent way.
A reward on the road. A reward on the road.
I'm assuming most of these chests are straightforward, for now at least. There's more memory somewhere. Up top. Knock knock. It's safer here. I don't know why, but the suppression type guards cannot get in. The organization keepers usually don't harm people either, unless you're trying to steal the relic that it is. You're gripping the suitcase the whole time. Your knuckles are pale. It's safe in here, so why don't you just put it down for now? Unless you got a stolen relic in that suitcase. Did she? She never had a suitcase with us. I'm unsure. It gotta be full of valuable items. Not really, just some things I need to say goodbye before leaving. It's nothing. You and your sister have vastly different personality. Istra knows her sister? I'm surprised. Well, it kind of makes sense that the sister came up here. I mean, have you met my sister? Did she come up here before? So you said Hilda. You mentioned that before, really? Easy now, young one. This place is safe. You could take your time talking about your sister. Shameless fellow. Linda call you Grandpa? I couldn't tell you how many years ago I was born. Still, I've heard you speak of an age long past when the gods waged war across the land. In my time, there's no gods living in our land at all. Have you ever seen an angel? That makes you a great grandpa, Grandpa Istera. Nay, nay. Once you get here, we're all caught in the same stagnant space, saints and commoners, wise and fool, young and old. There is no difference. That is to say, don't call me Grandpa. Then, let's call each other whatever we want. I'll call you Grandpa Istera, and you can call me Young Hilda. She was a good lass, but for some reason, she could always look a little gloomy. Indeed. Hey, stop getting sentimental. Has been stolen. So she did take a relic, I guess. I have a theory. Come with me. Temple of Space Memory Core. I assume this was it. Don't want to offer anything right now, but oh, so we needed to do to get the treasure compass. Okay. I just leave it for now.
Burn it down!
By Everlast! Yoo-hoo!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Let my name echo in song!
Rise with the sun!
There it is. Young Hilda. Looks like we've recovered a small part of Lynn's stuff. Then I suspect your suitcase and everything inside has been classified as relic of this age. The rest were likely to disperse in other places, other areas. We'll find them together. I shall tell you about the theme of the area. Beside the people like us, some landscape relics and even the ecosystem are uplifted to this place. The temples were originally meant to preserve them as segments of the human culture through gradually developing their own function. Take for example the Landian Academy from the ancient Liyue. Interesting. Has now become an area devoted to art and painting. There's been the vapid labor who once hauled stone of the mausoleum of King Desert. Under orders, he built the desert-style complex called the Desert Pavilion. Lastly, my personal favorite is the Mahavapulaya butchering. Beside the ancient context also contains new novel written by someone from some of the uplifted. But since the purpose of the Temple of Space is preserve rather than evolution, they were first faced punishment. So we get to the 3 places, find her lost items, and you could also free from those areas, rescue others. If that's too much trouble, of course. Gotta run you extra. I won't put it like that. You should go help everyone and find my stuff along the way. Your personal effects are the utmost importance here, Lynn. You are, after all, someone who lives in the present. In this place, it's an anthology of the past. It has no future where you still have yours. That makes your needs most important. In the end, a living person may amount to nothing more than a name on a gravestone. Even so, a name carries countless memories as well. The stories strengthen on past. Let's return and rest. I suspect you still have many questions. Okay. That means we still have a chunk to do. Oh. The new Temper Thyself is active. Stellar Fortuna. I've already chosen Nilu, Shenhe, and Mona. My play was to get Hu Tao to C2, but we'll see how it goes on Constellation. I might think about grabbing Yai C1 if she does get a buff. Maybe her C2 is actually the play. But needless to say, yep, we're still on the quest. Okay.
Bring it! Light of the blazing sun!
Is this an answer from this world?
Oh, there's memories. So we're at the leeway part, I'm assuming, right now?
Time to ignite!
Light it up!
Strike a pop!
Let the mountain's veins boil!
A new dawn rises! Yeah! Duh! Ha!
Before I go into that, is the map open up? It is actually open up. Nice. I guess that's the play. Come on. Do we have to fight you up there? I guess we do.
Time to ignite!
Yoo-hoo! Bring it!
Let the world come alive!
Pyroclastic surge! Ah!
Is this an answer from this world?
Rev the engines! Try and stop me!
Do we just have to go? Okay, let's unlock the teleport first, and then
Rev the engines!
I could say we're fine. Is that a star Paimon Sea? Okay. Let's go.
Try and stop me!
Gonna try to go top, but I guess not.
Rev the engines!
Grab that. It won't open. Can't feel her legs. Move the camera. That is so weird.
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
Make sure you watch out for the deep, meaning that isn't the abyss. Okay, let's grab that. This is here, so
I'll keep this close.
Burn it down!
Ugh, what a pain.
Yeah! Yeah! Let my name echo in song! Time to ignite! Yeah! A reward on the road.
mountains cannot crush the buried spirit. I wonder if I've been reading all this time when mic was on mute. Probably it was. Hilda Dex, my new friends, please accept my thanks. I'm her younger sister. Two look alike. I've been told that. And these two are... Just how do you come up with that description? This goes back to how certain border forests rose to prominence when Romaria was destroyed. One day after that much time has passed, an old man arrived at its gates claiming its acting grandmaster of the Guhua clan. One day the two sides fell to argue. When the Romarian commander said that he was in charge of the music in the army, the acting master thought him weak. But in truth, the greater musical mastery, the higher rank in the Romarian military. And this commander, why he had already undergone the petrification, by which By the way, I don't know if you have heard, but anyone in Romari's inner circle was transformed into an ichor, becoming a semi-mortal golem. So when the acting master channeled his inner energy into a single strike, he was only wound up hurting his own hand. Then he spoke harshly, lamenting the lack of successor to the Guhua clan secret arts and withering his talent into the vine in his errors. So why? He claimed he didn't even possess a vision, and of course, he wouldn't have been selected if he hadn't had one in the first place. After enduring the apathetic interval, he could no longer receive a vision. But anyway, back to our story. The commander shot back with choice words of his own, claiming that the legatee of Romaria was far more terrifying than he could ever be. Cool story. Travelers 1000% go. What does it take to defend the legatus? Oh, it is actually. With both hand ties behind my back. By the way, why were you in the painting? What are those humanoids' ink blobs? The divine punishment, sealing people into the painting and smudging them. With a cage which escaped from the painting. The ink blobs we saw back were actually people. A word to the wise. They're more realistic. The more realistic a painting is, the more fitting cage it's to encounter your spirit. After all, its essence may be grasped at a glance. As such, the hidden secrets lurk behind any realistic painting you'll find here. What should you do next? This is not the right place for such talk. Let's head back first. We are back quickly. Full of truly wonderful wonders. Indeed, fabulous, comparable to the furnishing touch for Rex Lapis' hand, which brought stones to life. With the power of your heart and mind, you could finally turn them in a lifelike painting into reality. The key to restore the entire library lies in completing the final illumination strokes, but before we do that, we must first restore the painting. Once a heavenly heart emerges from the four horizon, white to fade to white. What a commanding name. This Inazuma reference in the painting is a name for you. Theoretically, we should be able to complete the missing part of the painting and the Tower of Radiant Light. But with our path barred, it seems like we can only head to the abode of resplendent talent to see if we could reach the Tower of Radiant Light from there. Wait, it's behind there at the door the whole time. Fully quick a level, fully kicked, full force. Travel strong enough, but the door didn't even budge. Is your foot numb? Probably because the door was manifested from a painting in the mind. As such, it doesn't exist as a physical matter as we know it. Aristocles, who always say that the mind prevails over matter. I guess this is what he meant. By leveling mountains, you could say that would be just as powerful as Azdaha, speaking of which. Yumi from the chamber told me that Azdaha already existed back in his era. As such, the so-called finishing touch that brought the dragon to life was no more than a legend, than the invention of a later generation. A fine story, all the same, of course. As you did, and you did realize something from that? Just as I told him, you ruined a precious memory. You know that? I could relate. Never mind. Just take it as a little fun antidote, aqueduct. That's like from, the pieces that we have to do for 60 Primo Gems. Anyway, since the door was born from the painting, the painter must open it to allow me to do that for you. Open sesame. You don't seem very surprised. That's because Traveler has been through even crazier stuff. A lot of extraordinary adventures. I guess I shouldn't even be surprised if you've saved the world before. She and her brother were separated by an awful god. The main goal of her adventuring is to find her lost sibling. I hope you find your sibling, and may you live long and peaceful and happiness. She forgot you won't. Please don't apologize, my fault for bringing it up. Also, I really do hope your wish comes true. I called it Open Sesame. Let's move in then. I thought it was an area, actually. I ran into the wall. Anything else before we interact with the painting? Nope. These photos. They were painting using a camera. Yes. Back then, your sister told us about something capable of creating pictures even more lifelike than the most realistic painting. And we all wonder what it would be like. It's a shame that she didn't have a camera, nor she did have a painting, a picture painted on her hand. Now that I see it for myself, it does look incredibly lifelike. How's that for feeling smug? The machine... Oh, did Traveler take the camera out? The machine have taken realism to the natural end, but it's still room for imagination. Not exactly. No matter how realistic the painting, it still carries the painter emotion and the aesthetic sense. Though some thought of color can't be in the real world, you can really feel the painter's heart from the way set colors are used. Even the most realistic painting carries within it the minor detail of fiction, exaggeration, and blur. That's where an artist's aesthetics and craft come into play. It's not like Paima doesn't get it. Paima wants to compliment you, so she could ask you to do, maybe draw something for us later. Don't you already have Albedo painting for you? Surely, these photos I've taken during my sister's vacation. Passerby, she asked, was really... Oh! It was really bad. Technically, she's in the photo. I'm betting it was Shao. Weirdly enough, I'm betting it was Shao that took the photo. The passerby act was really bad at taking photos. Some photos were only showed to the top of her head poking from the bottom. I could tell that she's smiling happily at the same, all the same. Sorry to let you see that. The lighting and composition of these photos are terrible. There's no sense of depth or layering at all. It's not that bad. I think these are the best. Photos? Question mark. If your sister hadn't insisted on showing her head, these would have been the worst scenic paintings. I mean, scenic photos. But thanks to her, they have become memories and proof of her existence there, or of her presence there. I think I get it what you mean. I have my stuff. Let's keep helping him out, shall we? I think the painting led to the abode of her splendid talent, so let's see if we could find a way to the Temple of Radiant Light from there. That said, I won't be joining you for your next journey. I'll head back to the central area, to let the others know we're safe, and I'll be back in no time. Whether I succeed or not, I should have enough time to see you again on the way back. Okay. The ink blob. These are all people. To bonsai.
I'll keep this close.
Talk to the Fontanian. Sure, I am the painter. So you're the one who did all the amazing paintings? Haven't we met before? Sure was my name at Bert. Do you have a brother who suddenly disappeared? I'm afraid not. Anyway, please come with me. I'll take you somewhere safe. We're not looking for a safe place. We're looking to solve a problem. You should come with me. I'll take you where you need to go. Let's follow him and see what he's up to. Interesting version. Where do we need to go? Do I just run through? No. Oh, we just had to survive that time? Interesting. Are we fixing the lighthouse?
A reward on the road.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Looks like things went smoothly for you guys too. Can you believe it? We ran to the fake Esser. Escher. This must be Malanta working from behind the curtain. To him, the names are nothing more than a strings of numbers slapped onto us when we arrive here. How do you know that Miyuki was a nickname of Escher, the grandfather, and the father of a child? What the father gave him? I'm just butchering what I'm reading. Was a nickname given to Escher, grandfather. The father gave him in his childhood. It turned out that everyone gets along so well, you call him that now. Just because we're somewhat unsettled by his painting doesn't mean we dislike him. It's just that messing with space is a grave issue around here. Makes sense. You'll get a chance to see it, I'm sure. Now we got the whole set of painting. One stroke is all we need to connect them. Allow my clumsy hand to provide that finishing touch. After all, Coach Kano, on his leeway landscape painting, he won't mind me adding a little something. Though his painting, you should be able to reach the pavilion of paintings at the center. Once inside, try reaching out and plucking the heavenly heart. It just occurred to me adding feet to dragons, dotting the eyes of a dragon are both saying concerning dragon, but the meaning are worlds apart. They sure are. Paimon. Did you add the finishing touch already? Oh. Oh no, there's memories over there. There's memories. Somewhere here. Is it above? Am I like crazy that I'm not seeing it?
Full throttle!
Okay, maybe it's there, just I don't know where. Oh, it is above. Okay. Nope. That was not the plan. Is this his strokes? You've all come back to life. I never wanted to paint another scenery screen again. I owe you all a great deal. Young Hilda. The old man still got an eye for people. Speaking of which, come here for a moment. Oh! Triple chess!
A reward on the road.
Don't mind if I do. How's the map looking? Quite nice. Speaking of which, I haven't seen Miku anywhere. Did he end up getting trapped in the desert pavilion? That's on you a lot. Why did you lure him into the construction site anyway? Were you excluding him or anything? We just want him to show the people from the desert pavilion. Shocking how spatial distortion is. After all, they're the one who was obsessed with space. Messing with space might break the rules around here. He's probably forcibly exiled. Oh. These melons. Are they ripe? Paima means are you sure they're ready to eat? That doesn't matter. The two of us used to teach your sister how to draw. Is that was her art? That's her signature. Since it's her stuff, you should be able to the one to keep them and take them away from this place. What do you think of this painting? How should I put it? Some people can paint on par with the masters in their teenage years, so they spend the rest of their lives searching for a painting imbued with a childlike innocence. I can neither discern a masterful temper nor a childlike innocence from Hilda's painting. Instead, it tingles with sadness. Tingle? Nope, tinted. Isn't sadness conveyed by painting the fruit of impressiveness enough? Are you really telling me this painting devoid of a childlike charm, or doesn't it look like a master's work? Talent and diligence practice are the prerequisite for cultivating the spirit of a master. So why don't you forget what we taught you and do another painting? You guys are hilarious. Does that mean young Hilda? I'm not doing another painting. I've experienced this once already, and I find it quite interesting. But just as a canvas once colored cannot return to its pristine white, how could I possibly forget what I've learned? Let the mediocre mediocre piece be as is. Is that so? It's just a mediocre piece, and yet she still signed her name on it. When we artists commission, we always use a secret signature to sign our work. So she named the painting Long Live Life. And then she left. So what do you think? Are you gonna take our painting with you? Let it stay where it belongs. Such a painting becomes lost and destroyed in less than 100 years if it was brought outside. It's better to let it repose in the eternal peace here with you. Okay, says talk to everyone. Am I missing?
Horned in flame! Scorch!
Try and stop me!
Looks like everything is going smoothly. What are you doing here? The Yulang Academy, so I came along with him. How's the search going? Have you found what you're looking for this time? You could have told me what are you landing on in your academy this time. This is a place of painters after all. And to tell the truth, I haven't the foggiest what it might be. The photos from my sister's camera. A camera? I've heard people talking about such device before. You've been falling behind. The painters have already heard about the camera from her sister. That's because the people here focus on visual art. It's normal she'd talk to them about it. Things I discussed most with Hilda was philosophical. It's hard to imagine my sister talking about this with someone as knowledgeable as you. You flatter me, but we're getting into a deeper or complex debate. We're just chatting about how to look at everyday things around us. For example, the most fundamental question of philosophy is whether one should or should not end it. Oh, that took a dark turn. End it all tomorrow. That just took a dark turn. Allow me to explain. In sense, our inquiry into this world is a search for a very meaning of our existence within it. Whether we are children seated upon the god's knees or merely echoes in the winds of the inconsistent time. All of that is too far removed. How can an ordinary person weigh himself in the universe? For most, the world is no more than their own life. If we one day discover that everything is destined to return to the nothingness in the far future, would our lives now still hold meaning? Or should our life be a shoreless sea of suffering to begin with? Then the world may, in truth, be a collection of agonies. In either case, whether there's no difference between living or not, in the latter, death might even be called a release. She doesn't know to argue against you, though. What was my sister's response? Never mind that. I was the one arguing if life is inevitably meaningless. Should we still choose to live it? Thanks for trying to save her in the end. What is written down on her EPOP? ETOP? Butchering as we go? Normal. One's lifetime doesn't count. Is that what it says? I see. I can hardly believe it myself. I wish I could say something to take your pain away. Give me some more time. You don't have to say anything. I've cried the moment I saw her tombstone, but it turns out I was unusually calm. It would have been better if I've cried. That's not what I meant. Anyway, you'll understand later. So technically, she's still alive, I'm assuming. Why are you locked? Oh, there's actually something here.
Switching gears.
The end
Whoa.
of our legacy.
Strike a pop!
Let engraved names echo!
By everlasting flame!
The flame burns on.
Well, I tried. I'll revive her back shortly. So we have the academy taking, well, the main portion of it taking care of the exploration. We'll do that another time for that portion. So, Desert Pavilion or the chamber. I should be able to teleport to the box, right? Without... Okay. Good to know. I get it. I get it. I just want to unlock the teleport. That's an interesting puzzle.
Is this an answer from this world?
So that's a desert. That's also the desert.
Shower me with praise!
Rev the engines!
throttle!
Yeah, there's a lot more of these ether wing mods. If I'd known, I would have done this quest such a long time ago. Okay, so let's unlock this teleport here. So let's go grab the, I guess, a desert teleport, and then make our way down to one of them.
Try and stop me!
Okay.
Some
Is this what I think it is? No, it's not. Okay.
Rev the engines!
More mods. This just only reminds me of I still have to explore Sumeru. Okay. Got it unlocked. Got this unlocked. No. I guess we're gonna have to do the desert quest first. Okay, let's do the desert portion then. These sculptures are these the people from Rumeria that turned to stone? And you are... You people, haven't seen you around here before. Are there still newcomers showing up now? Since Dex is with you, I suppose you're backup. My name is Venepi, and I came from an era where King Destred, the divine form, still walks among us. You probably got what you consider people from the most recent era. What happened? Would you happen to have an elder sister by any chance? So he's asking us. Never mind. Do you know my sister too? Of course. Everyone here is friends with everyone. It matters little what station you occupy in your former life. In my day, I was a nobody. Just one of many working on King Deshret's mausoleum. I was traveling into the desert one day when I suddenly been plucked from the sands and thrown into the interval where I wanted to say less than 100 years. Then, once I left and came here, I found a place full of ancients. Some from times preceding even King Deshret himself. But we have gotten along just the same. Later on, the sister of the deity here told me that they hadn't been plucked from any desert building, but I reconstructed them from memory. It was only with everyone's help we managed to build this place at all. But now, look at these ruins. Pam, I got a question for you. Are those sand sculptures or statue out there supposed to be artwork from your era? You know, from back in King Deshret's day? It serves as a reminder of the impermanence of the physical body and life itself. You're different from your sister. You must have enjoyed reading like the others. Those are people, all of them. They were punished and turned into sand. Don't worry. They're all still alive. That doesn't exist here. They'll be restored once the problem here is resolved. Didn't you say whoever saved you will get that coin that King Deshret gave to you as a reward? I bet Paimon it worth a lot of Mora. Well, I'm not handing that over. It's my lucky charm. Besides, it's the only thing I have left to remind me of my old life. So since it's important to you, alright, I guess I'll be super nice and not press you for payment. You've been chatting for too long. If you don't have the time to stand around and talk, at least at the level of a novice. Parma doesn't know what kind of standard it's supposed to be. Dex, you want to do your stuff?
Bring it!
Just defeat the keeper, but I can't deal my damage to it. Am I missing something important here? Probably I am. Okay. That was unexpected. I'm reading enough books, good combat assess, wholesome weight. It's nice to be so well read. For instance, on an average, the knight serving under the Eremites, CS could take on 3 standard Romarians Centurion at once, though they were half rank below the Eremite. To serve the Crocodile King, it wasn't such an exact elite fighter, but the highly adept at dealing with monsters, so in terms of power level, let's just say over 9,000.
There's a lot of good stuff in here. Want to split it? Just kidding. You can take it.
So then I'm not. I am missing something for sure. Like blatantly obvious how to actually work that, but I have other ways around, I guess.
Rise with the sun. Wrath from the skies.
I got handed them. They have the desert team. Or Sumeru's team, I should say. Not really the desert team, but it's generally the same. So you're still alive. How wonderful to see you. And of course, I know that that is not impossible here. What I mean is, I'm so glad you didn't turn into the sand. You know what I mean. I do. All thanks to you and Dex too. Your strength exceeds that even the typical chief centurion. Even Paimon kinda impressed seeing how you actually stack up in that system. In that case, I'll take you to the others. In response to the main layout. Building from the age as a result of everyone's knowledge.
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
Don't come any closer. It might be self-indulgence to worry about my own, but I would probably think of ridiculous, but actually have decided what mine will be. Please tell my loved one of nope. Petropolis that we loved him. He turned into standing before he was done speaking. I'm hopeless. I'm actually fighting the urge of chuckle out loud at the sad juncture. He was going to be so mortified once he stopped being sand. That's a rather optimistic take on the situation. We have a choice to make. Do we deal with the guard first or start for survivor as long as we can? Okay, let's take care of the King Destroyer at the Desert Sand Pavilion first. And then I'll probably gonna end the stream there after. And tomorrow might not be live. Maybe I should jump live actually tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Then maybe do some pullings. I was hoping to get most of the exploration done, which technically we are, beforehand of 6.6 dropping, but I'm glad. And maybe we jump on
Many
Nicole for
insects
Nicole
have a compulsion to follow the
on
light,
stream.
and humans are the
So
same.
it might be fun. So let's do that.
Except we call that light hope.
Oh, didn't mean to drop down. Teleport back to the top.
Time to ignite!
Interesting tactic, actually. The two of you look so much alike. Ainukishama, Erwajadender Archon, had yet to become a child? So she's with Rikudabada. Does she remember Rikudabada? Now that's my question. Because then that would be interesting, actually. Beyond absurd. Alright, enough small talk. Come all this way. It doesn't look like you missed anything much. Is there anyone else? Afraid not. We could stop folks from turning into sand. Any ideas? We didn't manage to learn much from exploring earlier. After all, there's no one here other at the King Desert Pavilion. Is all well versed in mystic arts or science. So it seems we are back. Only known method is defeating the Punisher of Gomorrah. Then we need not worry. Someone's been prompted again. There's no way we'll find its true form. That's a problem, yes. Is Sorai safe too? That's really good to know. He's the most experienced of all of us. He's open to learning new things. We're talking about the history, the culture. He probably is the most knowledgeable person in the world. Then let's go on. The earlier we get back, the earlier we can figure out how to save. So let's grab all of these. Combat time. Just want to double check we're not missing anything.
Light it up!
Strike up. A new dawn, run!
Light of the blazing sun!
I should say I had a feeling that there's some chests under there, but not.
Rise with the sun!
Oh, I have to do that actually.
Light it up!
Yeah! Strike a pop!
Wrath from the skies! Incinerate!
What?
Time to shine!
Hear the echoes of the valley! Bring it!
Time to ignite! Scorch and burn! By everlasting flame! Shower me with praise!
Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate!
One more round.
Yoo-hoo!
Alright, couldn't squeeze through for a pass off now? Interesting. It's all over. Everyone has been restored. You're gonna give the joke away? Love is fate, as is death. Neither is laughing a matter. Fine, fine, no more laughing. Then I left them. They came over to you. Everyone should be somewhere. In any case, she shouldn't have gotten far. There's our triple chest. The brooch. The amethyst brooch. Belongs to my older sister. She was the one. The things in the suitcase that I've lost. Now I've got it. Nice. That's one thing taken care of. It must have been placed here on the exhibition area. Actually, the reason I started thinking about it, what to write down on my epitaph is because your sister asked about it. Those words weren't exactly the thing I've been holding on to for thousands of years. Does no one die here? Would it be impossible for anyone to leave behind a truly magnificent epoch, etop. Then, given your former status, I could probably be laid to rest beside a priestess avatar alongside the branches of silver and white, which would be a tremendous honor. I bet one without any space. In that case, it's no more for me because I've already written mine down, and it says, what about the coin of yours from King Destret? The day. You still thinking about that? Fine. You can have it once I finish chanting 10,000 prayer and a penance of my King Destret. This one over here got worked upon hearing the Kishama talk about King's fall. They actually cried. You lied, you lied, you liar. That's impossible. Honestly, it's a better laugh. If you're gonna be so grudging with the coin, just forget it. And the point is, we're here. We're the only one here to find what she lost. We're helping out just because. Only you got dragged into this because of us, so we gotta make it right for you. Truly grateful for you too.
Try and stop!
Istora. Everyone from the Desert Pavilion is back at the main hall, which is why I hurried over. Have you found what you're looking for? Yes, I have. Thanks for asking. Splendid. By the way, do you know the name? What do they mean? Paimon will go first. Nope. Melancholy and nothingness. Most. It's like. I believe you and I shall be better friend than I was with your sister. We have the same interests. My sister has the outdoorsiness, extroverted type still. I could read for myself. Yet, what has melancholy got to do with someone like that? Of course, speaking about pathologically, melancholy is not the sort of the one above feeling gazing upon our suffering. Did she tell you all of that? Frankly, I was agab at the revelation she presented. I wouldn't have thought anyone audacious enough to build a sanatorium atop of a site which a temple of space had ascended. Did you know it was initially thought that melancholy was a biological ailment? The word itself actually comes from the term black bly. But subsequently, people that came to believe that melancholy was an affliction to the heart. Well, it does take time to get the right answer, but today humans have once discovered the truth. Melancholy is indeed also a pathological. Thus, both medication and companionship are vital to recovery. We've already known back in the day the angel told us so. The angel? Are we talking about Nicole? While the song of the angel and the latter days of the animal archon can be cured melancholy, the hollow isolation for the ordinary folk cannot be expected to work in such wonders. What are you trying to say? I shall not whisper this, as it's for a secret. Why would the great one above ruling the sky and space name her own creation nothingness and melancholy? They say she lacked the ability to empathize with others. There's nothing that she cannot do, yet she utterly helpless against genuine futility and ailments to the human heart. This is why she named her creation the two things she is least able to deal with. Naming after enemies that never been beaten makes it sound so cool and powerful. Paimon would call no more, no hunger, no traveler. I fear I cannot keep up with the 1,000 years of your worth of wisdom. I pray for the courage to give it all up for a real life once more. Can you say what? Can you see what I'm saying? Feel free to come see me if you ever need anything, and even if all you want to talk about is your sister. Okay, so there's one path left, which is to be fair, this area does seem smaller compared to the rest, but probably it's multi-layered. Okay, so yeah, there's one part left, is the chamber. But I think I will cover that tomorrow. If we do jump back on live, I think I shall. What do you have? You're the store. Oh, he doesn't have anything as yet because we have not finished our exploration. Good to know. Okay, what do I have left? The Temple of Space. Okay. First things first, I need to at least use 2 of my condensed resin out. Or, yeah, I definitely need 2. Fine, let's just go to the domain quickly.
Rise with the sun!
Yeah! Yeah! Strike a pose! Let my name echo in...
Wrath from the skies! Incinerate!
Scorch and burn! A new dawn...
Let engraved names echo!
Light of the blazing sun!
We got... Okay. Decent.
Light it up!
Let the world come alive!
Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Incinerate!
Scorch and burn! Time...
Full throttle! Incinerate! Wrath from the skies!
Trash, 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 trash. Trash adjacent, I will lock it up because his healing bonus plus HP, which is pretty good. Trash. Okay, let's go back to Not Cry.
Rev the engines!
So we're down to 27, which is not too bad. Let's take care of Catran.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Ad Astra.
Okay, so going into 6.6 or Luna 7. Treasure Vault. Okay. Gotta keep that in mind. Okay, heading into 6.6 or Luna 7. I have 35,000 Primogems and 6 Intertwined Fate. I was saving up on my Quaint Fate for Lohan when it was rumored quote-unquote standard banner. I guess he's not anymore. But I will still probably wait just on the hope maybe they'll announce it in the 6.7 patch that he's moving into the standard banner. I'm just hoping. It probably is not the case because then people are going to be rage baited by it. Those who pulled him on the banner beforehand. But still, I'll just hang on to it until 6.7. Or I just keep it until 7.0 actually. Just in case there's some update to the standard banner. I think I should. I'll hang on to it to 7.0. I think that's the plan. Okay, needless to say, tomorrow we'll try to jump back on and we'll do a pull for Nicole. Alright, everyone, thanks for hanging out with me, and I will catch everyone another time. Take care for now.